Welcome back to the channel, guys. And in this video, I want to talk about episode 4 of The Last of Us. This episode feels like a setup episode. What I mean is that in this episode, they are setting up things that are to come in future episodes, like introduction of new characters and new storylines and new possible conflicts to come. That's just all the things that are set up in this episode. So different things. There was like, I don't spoil it for anyone that's not seen it, but there are a lot of things that didn't have any meaning or didn't have any explanation to it. So it just feels like they are setting it up for us to see later on in the show and explore later on in the show. And I'm down for that. I like that they are not rushing the plot of the story. I like that they're not rushing it. They are taking their time and building slowly. I like that because as they are doing that, it is keeping the intrigue of the show. Because when you see some things and as you see different things that they are not explaining, it makes you feel like, what is this thing about? What is this? What is the motive of this? What are they trying to accomplish? What are they talking about? And all those questions just keep popping up. And it just keeps the intrigue of the show. It just makes you want to see what is going to come of it and what comes next. And I'm loving that they are taking it slow. I think this episode was the shortest episode. So I like that they are taking it slow and not rushing or forcing any storyline. It feels very natural the way it is progressing. There's something that this show does that I appreciate. I appreciate that they don't focus more on the infected aspect of the story. I like that we deal more with the human aspect of it. Like in the last episode, they didn't talk about, I didn't even think we saw any of the infected. In this episode also, they didn't really show any of the infected. So it is mainly about the human aspect, how humans are dealing with the situation. And I like that. I like that there is a bigger threat of the fungi and the infection, but they don't focus more on it, just like the humans don't focus on it. The humans know they can keep the infection at bay, and they just focus on their lives and think about surviving and how to survive in a chaotic world. And I just love how they explore the relationships between humans and how humans are living their life and coping and exploring the situation that is at hand, and just feels very brilliant. I think that is where the show is at its strongest, because I mean, we've seen a lot of stories about zombies and infection and all that, but when they don't focus on the zombie aspect and focus more on the human aspect, it just makes it something more special, and it makes it a more relatable story, because you can understand that these are humans. Humans are flawed and they will make decisions some kind of way, and just makes the story feel more grounded, and it makes it more relatable. I can't talk about this episode without talking about Joel and Ellie. In this episode, their bonding becomes stronger, and I like that. I like the little nuances, the things that just make their relationship get so much stronger. Like the instance where Joel was teaching Ellie how to shoot, and when Ellie was telling jokes to Joel, it just made their relationship feel so much natural and feel much more endearing. And just seeing the relationship between them getting stronger and stronger, it just makes you appreciate the two characters, and you just wish for the best for the both of them. Like, this is a very chaotic world and very disastrous world they are in, and for them to still have that kind of normal relationship, to be able to relate to each other in a loving and affectionate way, is just something that just made my heart beat so much faster, and I really appreciated it. All in all, this episode was alright. Like I said, it was a setup episode, so no real or no big events really happened. They just set up things and set up things, but I love how they did it, and I love that they didn't rush things. So this episode was alright, and I liked it, and I can't wait to see the next episode. So have you guys seen episode 4 of The Last of Us? What did you think about it? Comment below and let me know. And if this is your first time on my channel, what are you still doing now? What? Like and subscribe to this channel for more contents like this. Thank you for sticking on to this time. See you in the next video. Cheers.